In the fight against COVID-19, we're turning to technology. All parts of the UK now have a proximity tracing app designed to tell you if you've been near someone who has the virus. The app for England and Wales launched today, 2 weeks after people in Scotland could download theirs. If you live over there in Scotland, you're encouraged to download the NHS Test and Protect app. But if you live over there in England, you're encouraged to download the NHS Test and Trace app. But if, like so many people in our region, you live and work on either side of the border, or you just cross it regularly, you'll have to download both apps. The Scottish Government say you should download the Scottish app even if you're just visiting, and the UK Government say you'll need the English app if you're in England. That's despite the UK Health Secretary saying both apps do work together.
The app we're launching today is for England and Wales. Scotland have launched their own app, and they will be integrating so that they talk to each other, as well as with the Northern Ireland app that is available to download.
But during the filming of this story today in Carlisle, we discovered that both apps don't work simultaneously on one phone. That's because the apps both use the same technology. That's worrying for Cumbria's Director of Public Health, who himself lives in Scotland and works in Carlisle.
If you live in one country and work in the other, I suggest you try downloading both of those apps. You might have to turn one off and turn the other one on when you cross the border, but they both do work, and it would be good to get people using them both if necessary.
Does it worry you, because of Cumbria's unique situation by the border, that message might get lost somewhere and we could actually not see the uptake we would like to see?
That it is a concern, but I hope that people will do it and try that, and if we run into any challenges with it, obviously we'll be feeding that back into the national system.
The first version of the app was intended for the whole of the UK. It was trialled on the Isle of Wight in May, but later abandoned. The new app in England also lets people scan QR codes to register visits to hospitality venues. Businesses in England are legally required to display the code in order to support the app.
I think it's better than the system we have in place right now, because apparently you're anonymous on the QR code. So, you have your app on your phone, so you can record which venues you go to, but we can't see any of your information. So I think it is probably safer.
Some have raised concerns over privacy, but both apps don't store details about you or your location. They use encrypted, anonymised codes with other phones to measure your close contacts. That's defined as someone who you've been within 2 metres of for at least 15 minutes. In Scotland, the app has already been downloaded over 1 million times, and it's told more than 100 people to self-isolate. But some experts believe that take-up has to be in the region of 60% of the population for it to be most effective. Both governments are clear this is one tool to help save lives as cases continue to climb. Lewis Warner, ITV News.